Premier Gospel.
So today I am thrilled to be joined by the founder and chief catalyst at the Olusola Lanre Coaching Academy. His name is Lanre Olusola. I'm sure you've heard that name before. He's renowned for pioneering the life coaching industry in Nigeria and creating the first wholly integrative coaching academy in West Africa. Good morning, Lanre. Should I call you Lanre? Should I call you Mr. Olusola? What should I call you?
Lanre is very, very fine.
Or should I call you the catalyst? The catalyst. Say good morning, the catalyst. Good morning. Welcome to the show. This is Premier Gospel, and we're really honored to have you on the show. How are you? How was your Christmas? How has it been this last year?
Thank you very much, Aksoua. Merry Christmas. And a Happy New Year in advance to you and everyone that is watching and listening to this. It's been an incredible year, phenomenal. The last 3 years of my life have been the most impactful, the most transformational, the most phenomenal. In 3 years, I think I've done 8 years of work. Because we came into a season where people began to really understand what we've been talking about for 20 years. People were forced into it, and people began to experience what we've been teaching, what we've been talking about, what we've been getting people to understand for the last 20 years. And so, it's been really, really interesting. And I'm really, really glad. I am privileged to be doing what I do and to be called to do this. For me, it's not a job. It's not work. It's my calling. This is what I'm created to do. This is, what I am. This is, the solution that I'm born to be. This is the problem that I solve on a daily basis. And, I absolutely find fulfillment, satisfaction, and peace doing this. I couldn't be doing anything else.
Now, coaching and mentoring are kind of the in things at the moment. Is there a difference between the two? Because I tend to find that a lot of people call themselves life coaches, others call themselves mentors, and people kind of don't know what the difference is, and people don't know who to sign up to, who to allow to coach and mentor them. Could you shed a bit of light on that? And tell us what to look out for when one is looking for a life coach or a mentor?
All right, thank you very much. That's a very, very intelligent question that you've asked, Aksoua. So I'm going to first of all run into what mentoring is. It's quite interesting because, I'm currently doing my doctorate in Oxford Brookes University in Oxford. And my doctorate is in coaching and mentoring. It's quite interesting, isn't it? That, I'm doing a doctorate in two of the most significant interventions of the 21st century. So mentoring has evolved over the years, and quite a number of people have come to embrace it. It's an activity that involves individuals that, at two levels. There is an individual that sees himself at a lower level than the other. The other one that is called a mentor, or the one is called a mentee. So the mentee looks up to the mentor because the mentor has achieved something or has achieved a few things in their lives. And so the mentee seeks to, want to learn from the experience of the mentor and, wants to be like the mentor. Wants that mentor to support and encourage them and to teach them, right, to maximize their potential, to develop their skills, to improve their performance, and to be like the mentor. So the mentee seeks for support, seeks for encouragement, seeks for learning, seeks to be like the mentor, seeks to achieve what the mentor is achieved. Right. And so it's almost like, you want to be like someone else.
Yeah. Okay.
Right. And coaching is completely different from that. I am not an expert in your life or in your business, in anything. I am just trained. And a mentor is not trained to do it. It's not a profession.
Yeah.
It's just a relationship, right? A coaching relationship is professional. A coach is professional. You actually go to school to be trained to be a coach. And you are certified. And then you're required to be a member of an association that standardizes the practice, the code of practice and the code of conduct. And there are certain things you don't do. There are certain things you do. And so a coach is someone that helps you transition from where you are to where you want to be, to where you desire to be, to where you believe you deserve to be faster than you can by yourself, using a complete set of tools, methodologies, and systems. A coach helps you facilitate. He only facilitates you making the right decisions for your life. Helps you facilitate you knowing where you're going and you setting the goals that you want in your life, and helps you identify the spiritual, emotional, psychological, relational, environmental barriers that can stop you from achieving it. A coach challenges you to take responsibility, to take charge, and to commit to your life or your career or your business or whatever it is that you're working with them, with. It challenges you, and a coach holds you accountable. And so it's a professional relationship. And so you see the difference, right? It's like, you have a friend who, over the years has learned how to manage their health. And so anytime you're feeling bad, you go to them. Oh yeah, so what can I go to the pharmacy to buy? It's different from you going to see a doctor when you have a critical health issue.
Yeah.
So say I have body pain, or what meds can I use? I have a headache. What meds can I use? I've gone to the gym today and my whole body is aching me. What should I do? So the friend tells you, oh wow, go to the spa, get a massage, right? And take paracetamol or Actifed or whatever it is that you want to take, right? And you'll be okay. So I'm using that to describe, what a mentor.
Yeah.
You're in an office, right? And your MD, right, is a financial guru, an expert. And, he's done 20 years and you've just done 5 years. But you want to be like that guy, right? And so you've developed that kind of mentee-mentor relationship where you go to him, right, to ask him at this stage in your life, what were the mistakes you made? At this stage in your life, what were the decisions you made? At this stage in your life, where were you? And you have those kinds of conversations. So I am the expert in that area. You want to be like me. You want to learn from my life. But that's not the same thing that it is with a coach. The coach doesn't tell you about his life. The coach's life is not perfect. The coach is also work in progress. So the coach does not require to be perfect, does not require to have a perfect life. He just requires to be trained and certified, right? And develop the competencies and the skills to be able to help you transition from where you are to where you want to be. Now, a coach takes you from a place of functionality to a place of optimal living. So you're just here showing up every day, but you believe that you want to do more, you want to be more, you want to have more, right? You are stuck, you are depressed, you are discouraged, you lack focus, you're falling off track, you are not motivated, that there's more about you don't know what that more is, right? You want to be more, you want to do more, you want to perform at your optimum. Right? You are constantly going through cycles of procrastination, of doubt, of lack of self-belief, of lack of self-confidence. You believe that your life is small and stifling. You believe there's more about you. You believe that in the next 10 years, this is where you should be, but you don't know how to get there. The coach helps you create the pathway to transition you from where you are to where you want to be. And so, those are the differences pretty much.
That's really interesting. I love the way you've broken it down. It makes it crystal clear what the difference between a mentor and a life coach is. So if somebody wants to hire the services of a life coach, what are some of the things that they should look out for?
Oh, wow. I think the first thing you need to do is, it's just like I say to people, like, that your life is all you have.
Yes.
Your life is all you have. And it's very, very important that you get it right, because if you mess up your life, you've messed up every single thing. So in getting someone who you want to give the responsibility to for your life, you have to be very, very careful. It's just like you need a doctor to help you perform a heart surgery or brain surgery. What do? Right? You're going to have to research and find the best doctor in that field. So when we look at life, right, you've got to ask yourself, right, who is the best person that I can work with, and how valuable is my life? How important is my life? Because I say to people, life is what gives you hope. A lot of people think that hope gives life. No. Life gives you hope, because if there's no life, then what is the essence of hope? Now, first thing. Second thing is, you have to recognize that as a human being, right, you're a goal-seeking animal. And every moment, right, every moment of your life, you are striving to reach for a goal. Every moment. Once you wake up in the morning and you get up from your bed, you start charging after goals. Now, your entire life only has meaning when you are able to intentionally create and charge after your goals. And as you do that in a motivated and unstoppable way. Now, your life is the key. And about 92% of people fail to live an optimal life consistently. Only 8% of people consistently, right, achieve their goals and live their optimal life. Now, so the question you want to ask yourself is, how do I find someone that can help me create my life vision? Because without a vision, the people are destroyed. How can I find someone that can bail me out of this confusion and give me clarity for my life? How can I find someone that can help me contextualize my life? Why am I here? Where am I going? When do I want to get there? How should I make that transition, right? Who am I? Who am I not? What am I? What am I not? Looking back at my past, how have I been running and living my life? And how do I transition from that kind of life to the life that I want to live in the future, right? How do I create my dream life, and how do I live it? How can I find someone that can help me make that commitment towards being that person that I want to be, towards, achieving that thing that I want to achieve? How can I find someone that can help me focus on the things that I can control and help me yield on the things that I have no control over? Because if I focus on the things that I have no control over, I'm going to constantly be frustrated, irritated, depressed, and unhappy. So for me to find happiness, fulfillment, how do I know the things that I have control over and the things that I should focus on? How do I put in place consequences and rewards for every time that I achieve a goal and every time I procrastinate and I don't? How do I find someone that I can respect, that can hold me accountable? How do I find someone that can help me find my enemy within and help me overcome my fear, my worry, my stress, and anxiety? How can I find someone that can help me build focus, persistence, resilience, faith, hope, and love? How can I find someone that can help me develop emotional intelligence? Because 85% of all success in life is dependent on how emotionally intelligent you are. How can I find someone that can help me understand my subconscious, that is my spirit and my soul, because it controls 95% of everything that I am and everything that I can be. How do I find someone that understands that dimension of the spirit, the soul, the human mind, that can help me build my capability, my competencies, and my capacity? How can I find someone that can help me coordinate all my skills, my gifts, my abilities, my dreams, my values, my beliefs, right? My actions, and put it all together? How can I find someone that can help me identify the relationships that I need, right? The collaborations that I need? How can I find someone that can help me understand how I internally communicate and how I can effectively communicate externally? How can I find someone that can help me understand that I have presence and I need presence, right? And my energy is most critical to my performance, and people's energy around me is also very critical to my performance and my productivity. How can I engage someone that can help me create the right emotional and psychological climate around me, eliminate negative emotions, empower me, right? How can I find someone that can challenge me to consistency? How can I find someone that can help me build courage and boldness and develop the right attitude, culture, the right mindset, and to fire on with my passion? How can I find someone that will help me begin to care for myself physically, emotionally, socially, spiritually, and psychologically? How can I engage someone that can help me be the best version of myself? And who should that person be? Now, if you were going to get a heart surgeon or a brain surgeon, what process would you follow? Follow the same process, because your life consists of 12 critical elements: your health and well-being, your work or your business, your finances, your social networks and relationships, your self-worth and self-esteem, fun, recreation, and rest, your impact and your purpose in life, your spirituality and your security, your intimate relationships, your finances, your overall achievement and success in life, and your overall fulfillment, satisfaction, happiness, joy, and peace. You need someone that understands how to help you facilitate the process that can deliver maximum productivity living, right? If you have a BMW or a Mercedes, right, or a Porsche, would you just take it to just anyone to fix, or would you take it to the top dealerships? Find a life coach that is top notch, that is understand dynamics across different cultures, that is experienced, that is committed, that this is all they do. It's not that tomorrow they're going to sell car. The next day, the next day they are doing Bitcoins, right? Because if you're looking for the brain surgeon, you're going to be looking for someone that's committed and dedicated in that field, and someone whose views and testimonials are off the chain.
Yeah.
That's how you need to look for the right one.
Amazing, amazing. I am speaking with Lanre Olusola, the founder and chief catalyst at the Olusola Lanre Coaching Academy. And I'm certain that you've been inspired by what you've heard so far. I'm sure you can tell from my demeanor that I've kind of gotten really silent because I'm just overwhelmed by all that I'm hearing. I'm taking it in. And there's an opportunity, a great opportunity for you to glean at the feet of this incredible life coach. He has his first ever in-person UK event taking place this January, first week in January. And I'd love you to tell us all about it. What can we expect from this masterclass? And what are some of the topics that you're going to be covering during the masterclass on the 9th of January?
Oh, yeah, it's going to be mind-blowing. The first thing that I want to say is that, it's exclusive for only 50 people, right? And it's in person. And, do you know that you have a success and a failure model? That's right. Every human being has a strategy to fail and a strategy to succeed. And the problem with many of us, the reason why we consistently, right, fail is because we consistently deploy our failure model, our failure strategies, rather than our success strategies and model. Now, on the 8th of January this year, right, I'm going to be helping you identify what your failure strategies are and what your success strategies are. And once you know, right, you know. And I say to people that knowledge is not power. Knowledge is information. It is knowledge that is appropriately utilized for the right reason, the right time. That is power. I'm going to be equipping you, empowering you with that intelligence. Why? Because every goal you now set, right, you have to run it and scan it through the lenses of your success or failure model. The second thing is I'm going to help you clarify your lifelong dreams and visions. So we're going to be working for the next 10 years of your life, the next decade. I say to people that the only way to predict the future is to intentionally create it. I'll be hand-holding you to create the future of your dreams. I'm going to be helping you identify, not just identify, but negotiate every barrier, every challenge, spiritual, emotional, psychological, relational, and environmental, everything that is getting in the way of you achieving what you want, what you need, and what you desire. I'm going to be helping you bring healing to every trauma, every pain, every anxiety, every fear. Now, interestingly, in the last 2 years, these have been the most recurrent experiences that people have had: anxiety, fear, trauma, pain, depression, right? And your emotions, right, influence your decisions. Your decisions influence your actions, and your actions produce your outcomes. The reason why many people are broke, many people are suffering, many people are in pain, many people are going through cycles of challenges is because of the emotions that they've been carrying for the last 2 years. Research has been done by many, top-notch organizations, right, including McKinsey and Co., right? And they've come up with the fact that, right, between 35 to 40% of people are both depressed and anxious. About 23% are anxious, and about another 26% are depressed. Now, about 55% of people are highly stressed. And by virtue of it, people are looking to depending on other things: drugs, medication, prescription meds, alcohol, and people are escaping from the realities of life. So I am going to be helping you focus and deal with those emotions. And we're going to be bringing healing to you. Now, I'm going to be helping you develop the strategies to transition rapidly from where you are to where you want to be now. Now, you're required to pay a minuscule amount of money, because if you are engaging me as your therapist, if you engage me as your life coach, if you are engaging me in emotional healing sessions, right, you'll be paying in excess of about $3,500. So we're also going to be gifting you with a toolkit that I've developed and I've helped, top-notch achievers use in the last 15 years. It's my GoPro toolkit. Now, my GoPro toolkit is a toolkit that I developed when I found out that only 8% of people achieve their goals every year. I did a research and I came to terms with the fact that there are 10 critical mistakes that many people make every year that cause them to be amongst the 92% of people that fail. And I'll share some. They don't set SMART goals. They don't have a protocol and a process, right? They don't have an accountability partner. They set too many goals, right? A lot of people set goals that are feel-good goals, that they set trend goals. So it's the end of the year now. And so everybody believes that they have to set goals, right? But there is a science to setting goals, and a lot of people do not understand the science of setting goals. A lot of people, especially religious people, they depend on hope and faith for their goals. No, you've got to practically, right, create the plan and the strategy. I say to people that he who fails to plan today have already planned to fail tomorrow. And so a lot of people also procrastinate. A lot of people absolutely procrastinate. And so why do you procrastinate? Are you afraid of failing? Are you afraid of success? Are you one that will not take action until something is perfect? Are you a perfectionist? Are you coercion sensitive? If somebody tells you to do something, right, you don't do it because they've told you to do it. And so the GoPro Toolkit is a 10-step process that helps you eliminate those 10 mistakes that people make. And I've used it for the most incredible performers in the last 15 years. So if you want to be an incredible performer, if you want to succeed in any chosen field of endeavor, GoPro Toolkit is the kit. It is a kit that combines neuroscience, psychodynamics, and coaching tools. Now, a lot of us are stuck in our psychology. A lot of us are stuck in our emotions. And it's almost impossible for us to step out to become who we wanted to be, to achieve the things that we believe that we should be achieving, doing the things that we believe that we have the ability to do. The GoPro Toolkit helps you eliminate your psychological stock situation and your emotional stock situation, just like that. Very powerful, even if I say so myself. And so we're going to be using the toolkit, right? And we're going to be gifting you with it. And in gifting you with it, we're going to be teaching you on how to use it. So it's a science toolkit that you will use year in, year out, or every half year, or every quarter, every month to set your goals.
Okay. So how can people register for this masterclass?
All right, there are a few ways to do it. The first thing to do is, if you want to quickly, nip it at its board, call 07961 990 770. Let me take that again. Call 07961 990 770, or go to bit.ly/New Life Masterclass. bit.ly/New Life Masterclass. And if you use that link, if you call that number, you would have my team, respond to you right away. With the link, all you need to do is to just register. Once you're registered, my team will reach out to you. Remember, limited seats, very limited seats. So if you want to take action, if you want to be there, you've got to take action immediately. We only have seats for 50 people. Wow. And interesting, 40 seats are already taken.
Wow. So there are only 10 seats left. So if you want to be part of this incredible program, make sure you hit that link or call that number and register today. Do not postpone. Do not put it off to tomorrow, because you never know, those 10 seats may be taken. That is absolutely incredible. So what resources do you have available? I know that obviously during the masterclass, the students and participants will be gifted some resources. But aside that, for somebody who's not able to get one of those 50 tickets, what resources can people purchase from your website? Could you tell us a bit about that?
It's interesting because I'm coming up with, a plethora of personal development materials. Now, I say to people that my work transitions from theology to sociology. I help you develop your spirituality. I help you develop your mind and your soul and nurture your soul. I help you develop and protect your biology and your psychology and your sociology, your relationship. So I move you from environment to environment, that is spiritual environment to physical and emotional environment. And so the first set of materials that we're going to be releasing right, is my 4 prayer books.
Okay.
4 prayer books, and they're going to be free.
Okay.
4 prayer books are going to be released. Now, these 4 prayer books are going to equip you with the right way to pray in 2022. Many people pray amiss. Many people don't understand what prayer really is. And so the 4 prayer books are, affirmative prayers. Number 2, grace prayers. Number 3, the names of God prayers.
Oh.
And number 4, the psalmic prayers. Let me take that again. Affirmative prayers. A lot of people petition.
Yes.
It's almost like you're asking God for a favor. You are afraid of the devil. You are afraid of demons, principalities. And so you are praying from a place of weakness. You are praying from a place of operating like a slave. Don't you know that you're a son? Don't you know that you're a prince and a king? And so the Bible says, command ye me concerning the works of my hands. Right? The Bible requires that we make declarations by faith.
Yes.
And so in those 4 books, you're going to learn what prayer is and what prayer isn't. You're going to learn why you should pray and how you should pray. Prayer is not loading heaven with requests. Prayer is not pushing until something happens. Prayer is not changing your mind at will, right? Prayer is not destroying and killing your enemies, including the devil and all demons. Prayer is not constantly, warring with your enemies. Prayer is not shouting. Prayer is not spending on endless hours, petitioning and asking God for stuff that he has already given you. One of the critical things we need to come to terms with is that God will not bless you. So stop asking God to bless you. He has already blessed you. The Bible says that when you pray, you must believe that you have it. Then it will manifest. A lot of people don't recognize and realize, right, that they already have it. You already have it. And so you must go in with boldness and courage to download it so that you can manifest it. Now, there is a difference in the spiritual realm and the physical realm. Now, the spiritual realm, and the interesting thing is we live in both parallel universes at the same time. We're both physical beings and spiritual beings. We're both spiritual beings and physical beings, right? Now, you live there, and so download, but there's no time and space in that dimension, which means that once you have downloaded and received that by faith, right, it may take time for it to manifest. So what do you do within that time? A lot of people don't know how to wait. Yes. A lot of people think that waiting is simply doing nothing. The Bible says that those that wait upon the Lord shall what? One, renew their strength.
Mount up with wings as eagles. They shall run and not grow weary.
Which means that there's activity.
Yes, that's deep.
That you need to do.
Yeah.
That's one. Is the Bible says that, and God is only able to do far exceedingly abundantly above that which you ask, think, or imagine, according to the power that worketh within you. Now, a lot of people only pray the first level of prayer, which is words. Now, we restrict and restrain God when we do not activate the 4 levels of prayer. The first level of prayer says, and God is only able to do, which means that you, right, restrain and constrain God from moving in your life by virtue of 4 things. 1, the things you say. Many people pray today, Father, give me a husband, give me money. And tomorrow somebody comes and says, please give me £5. Say, don't you know I don't have money? You have just nullified your prayer because you didn't believe that you have received money. Because if you believe that you have received money, your conversation will be different. So if, Aksoua, I say to you, right, I'm going to give you this money, right? And, I haven't put it in your hands. Every day, you will keep petitioning me that, Mr. Lanre, you're going to give me £1,000. Receive it now. Now, it means that you believe that you don't have it yet. Many people pray like that. However, if I say to you, Aksoua, I'm going to give you £1,000 and I put it in your hands, what would you do tomorrow, Aksoua?
My goodness, if you put it in my hands, I'll start spending it because I've got it, or at least planning to spend it because I've got it.
But what will you be saying to me?
Thank you. God bless you.
That's it. That's it. Your prayers, when you pray and you believe you have received it, your prayers should no longer be tomorrow, Father, give me. That means you did not believe.
It should be thanks.
You will not receive anything. The Bible says a double-minded man is unstable in his ways. Let him
not receive anything from the Lord.
You, in that place of prayer, you believe, and then you stepped out, and then you didn't believe. You are double-minded. You can't receive anything. Now, just as I use this as a metaphor and analogy, when you go into a place of prayer and you believe that you have received it, right? Then tomorrow you will thank him for it. And subsequent to that, so your confessions are very important. It must align with how you think.
Yeah.
So thinking is a higher process of praying. Very few Christians think.
Yeah.
Imagination is a higher level of prayer. Very few Christians visualize, imagine, and meditate. The highest form of prayer is your feelings, your passion, your convictions, and your emotions, according to the power that worketh within you. The power that works within you is your passion, your deep convictions, and your emotions. Now, do your emotions, your passion, and your convictions align with what you visualize, what you see, and what you meditate upon? Does that align with your thoughts? Does that align with your words? If not, you are wasting your time by doing night vigil. Now, the 4 books are going to help you reprogram you to pray right.
Okay.
They are free. They are free. So for you to get them, right, go to my social media at Lanre, because I'm going to launch them today.
Okay.
Right?
Oh, okay.
How do you register? How do you register to get those materials?
Premier Gospel.